dance.
There's not much that can stop 3-year-old Lucy in her tracks.
Go, Lucy.
She's like any other kid her age. Lucy is one of 4 kids the Farleys adopted.
We're just, we're a circus act is what we are.
There's Asher,
Did you just wipe it off?
Keegan, Romy, and Lucy brings up the rear.
What big old girl. We had thought a couple of times along this journey that we were done.
But before Lucy, the Farleys always knew there was something missing in their family.
My older sister is hearing impaired. And so I told my husband, I said, what's really funny is of our children, I've never sought out a hearing impaired child. So I said, I kind of feel like that may be where we're supposed to go.
And that's how Lucy came into the picture. Working with the same adoption agency they had in the past, Cynthia and Adam found their daughter.
As soon as I faced and that little hand was up, and I'm literally hurting my head, hi, Mom.
Things were starting to stack up. At that point, though, Cynthia knew little about her future daughter until she got her file.
We absolutely knew what we were in for.
10 months later, in a trip to China, Lucy was home.
And literally, she's just never looked back. I mean, just, walked in and took possession of the place.
From the moment she came home, Lucy was on the go until big brother Asher brings in a toy that really gets her attention.
You go ride on an airplane?
I like it.
That's because airplanes have a special meaning to Lucy.
We'll be outside and she'll point up in the sky and she'll say, Lucy, airplane, ear. And she points to her ear and she knows that she'll be riding on an airplane to go get an ear.
You see, Lucy was the missing piece for the Farley family, but she still needed something herself.
Can we show her your ears real quick? Sit right here. There's my left. Whoop. So there's no opening or anything there. Turn around. There's a little opening, like a little pocket, but there's no canal.
Lucy was born with microtia and atresia, meaning she has no ears, no inner ear, no canal, and no outer ear.
Obviously, you can't figure out exactly what she can hear, but she does where she hears.
That's thanks to the device she wears on her head called a Baha, a bone-anchored hearing aid. She can hear through vibrations.
Is that good?
Okay.
Can you hear, Mommy?
But Adam and Cynthia want more for their little girl.
Before she ever came home, I told my husband, I said, I will mortgage down to my toenails to get this child some ears.
And they're not far from it.
We are actually waiting for her next month to go to California. She gets to have reconstructive surgery.
It's one of 2 surgeries Lucy will have in the next 6 months to give her 2 brand new ears. The total cost in excess of $100,000.
And, you just kind of pray your way through it and say, God, if this is not meant to be, shut the door.
Cynthia started the fundraising campaign, Here's to Lucy, selling t-shirts and asking for donations.
So I feel like if we stopped and said, hey, okay, I need to wait until I have every single penny in the bank, well, where's the faith there?
There's no shortage of faith here, especially when this is your motivation. And knowing what Lucy's life might have been like.
I can only speculate. But most likely, probably would have just grown up in the orphanage, and then at age 14, they're literally turned out into the streets. That's it. That is your life. That's your future.
Although Lucy might not remember the first few years of her life.
My husband was drying her off after a bath the other night, and she just said, "Thank you, Daddy, ear." Woohoo! Look at you go.
One day she'll certainly know the sacrifices her parents made.
Lucy Green!
To make a difference in her life and give her the trip of a lifetime.
Woohoo! Go, Lucy!